Hi there, it's Ashley again. I am going to throw on some makeup once again. Only this time I've made the decision, like it breaks my heart that I have a full bottle of this L'Oreal True Match foundation. So I'm going to actually see how well it will blend with the Lumi True Match. Just as a way to kind of use up what I have left over. I was using my CoverGirl and mixing it with my True Match just to see if I could use up my CoverGirl while I was getting used to the True Match, and then in the end ended up not liking my True Match. However, with the Lumi True Match, I feel like my skin, it's not like a thick oil, but it's like always moist oil. Like you'll see on my phone. I don't know if you can see the fingerprints and stuff. I feel like it's just transferred so much oil from my face since I've started using this. I mean, obviously, makeup will transfer, but it's just taken it to a whole new kind of gross level since I started using the Lumi True Match. So what I am going to do is just use my own method. Oops, excuse me. I'm back. Sorry, I probably shouldn't text and film at the same time. So I'm just going to use what I think is easiest, and I'm just going to take some of the product directly from the bottle onto my finger and use that to pat it around my face. And then we'll go back in with my blender to try and smooth everything out and really work it into the skin. As you can see, I'm having a breakout day. I think that is from me trying to use this Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer. I like the way it smells, I like the way it feels, but I don't like the way my skin reacts to it. It's happened a couple times when I used it, and I thought maybe it was just like something that's going on with my skin that day, but I think I've finally came down to the conclusion that it is that, so I'm going to stop using it again for a while to see if my skin clears back up. I don't know. We're going to see. So then I'm going to take my blender, which needs to be cleaned again because here we are coming up on the weekend. And then some people might say, well, that's the reason why your face is breaking out. Well, I've had the same issue prior to using something of this sort. So, as you know, I like to apply it directly to the sponge and then work it around and pat it into the skin. I don't know, what are your thoughts on the Lumi True Match? Have you used it? Have you thought about using it? Have you had any good, bad reviews? I don't know. I've heard nothing but great reviews, which is probably why I went out and bought it. But I just don't feel like it's really the right choice for me. However, I bought it, so I'm going to use it. So I just have to find the way to make it work. Okay. Getting all the nooks and crannies. Also, I find with using the sponge, it's easier to actually kind of work the product into your hairline. You just have to make sure when you wash your face that you get into your hairline. Okay, what's next? Concealer. So actually, before I use my NYX HD Photo Concealer, I'm going to go back to that palette that I told you about that I bought off of Romwe.com. Am I saying it the right way? Has anybody else discovered another way to say it? Like, I can't figure it out. I'm just going to go with Romwe until somebody tells me otherwise. But one of the pluses to this palette is that it comes with a bunch of different colors. I don't know if you can see them. There you go. So I'm going to actually use, oops, I'm on the wrong side, the green to try and correct some of the redness in my skin. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit. You might have to warm up your finger. I'm going to pick up just a little bit with my finger and go around to all the spots that are kind of red, and then use my finger to kind of blend it in and around. the imperfection. And then we'll go back over this with a concealer. So that you don't look like you have some light splotches on your face. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Then I will go back and use my concealer, and I'll go over where I just applied it. And the concealer will help match that discoloration to your skin. Today is just a really casual day, so I'm going to do my concealer on my eyelids. Just work that through. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn on my curling iron. Whoop. Multitasking here, real time, real time. Okay. Then, as you know, I like to take the back of my Beauty Blender and use that to come around and blend in the concealer with the rest of the foundation and the color of your skin. Need a little bit more concealer. I like to start out with a little bit and then work my way up. I guess I'm conservative like that. Oh, and today I brought my cup of coffee with me. I gotta get through the day. Okay, so now that I've blended in my concealer, come back through. Get it all over the lid. I've got something on my eyelid. What is that? Hold on. I know you can see yourself in my computer. Wait. There you go. Okay, I'm back. All is well. Alright, now, if you notice, what I'm going to do is take my darker powder that I use for my contouring, pick it up using a Real Techniques brush. Like I told you before, swirl it in the lid, and then find that line, and draw you a nice, pretty, semi-harsh one. Kind of like that. You can see that line goes directly from the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth. I don't know if it's getting easier to find that line because I've been contouring more, or if it's just my skin's stained. You know how like your eyelids sometimes get a little stained from your eyeshadows? Maybe that's what's happening with my contouring. I don't know. Okay, then take my angled brush, blend it in. I think we might actually, what time is it? We might actually make it through a whole video without Boeing barking. We'll see. Only time will tell. Get into the hairline. I found that I'm having a hard time blending everything in my hairline some days. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Then I'm going to come in with my Romwe palette and fold over one of these sponges that I bought from Target in a bag of like 12. And then just highlight my under eyes. I'm kind of doing this out of order. I don't know why. Just depends on what I'm thinking of at the moment. I don't like to get stuck on using the same routine because I feel like there's so many different ways that you can do things just to continually change it up. And some days you'll like it one way, and other days you'll like it another way. It just depends. But just to add some light to where it matters. Then we'll need to go back in with my shimmer brick and add some color to my cheeks. Some shimmer and some color to my cheeks. Alrighty. Big fluffy brush. Pick it up. define your cheek. Go from the hairline to the apple of your cheek. And you might not be able to see a big difference on camera, but you can definitely see it in person without it being overpowering. You want your makeup, I want my makeup to look very light and easygoing and very subtle so that it doesn't look like I'm wearing too much. I have, over the years, increased the amount of product that I'm putting on my face. I don't know why. It's just kind of a new routine that I've gotten into. I kind of find with that being in the office all day, excuse me. Thank you. With being in the office all day, it would help if I actually turned on the curling iron. I have it plugged in. I just need to turn it on. But being in the office all day in the environment, it just kind of, my makeup just looks very sad and obsolete by the end of the day. So I figured if I put a little bit more on, or a heavier coverage, then I would maybe see a difference by the end of the day. And it still, I mean, wears off as the day goes by. However, ooh, I didn't blend that very well. How come nobody told me I didn't blend it very well? I don't know. I've seen an improvement. I don't want my makeup to look cakey. I don't want to suffocate my skin. I don't want people to ever think, oh, she wears too much makeup. So just like to keep it light and simple. But I'm going in using my Naked palette. Okay, I know I said that I didn't really want to spend the money on the Basics palette. However, Ulta this week has a 20% off coupon that will let you use it for the palette. They have, their coupon is restricted only for the Naked 3 palette and a couple other items. The rest of the store, I think, is all game. So I don't know. I might break down and do it. I haven't decided yet. But should I buy it, I will let you know. Then I'm going to pick out something to fold into the crease very lightly. You've seen me do this before. The whole point of this was just for me to tell you that I've decided to try and blend those two foundations. And the coverage looks okay. I don't know. I think it looks good. What do you think? We'll see how it lasts all day, though. Or let's see if I actually have another breakout on top of the one that I'm already going through. That would not be very good. Alrighty. So I'm done with my eyeshadow. Very simple, as you can see. Now it's time to go in with my Lorac, which this you can use a 20% off coupon for. And line my lids. I found that storing this pen upside down really helps to move the product to the tip instead of trying to get it super moist so that it'll glide nicely over the skin. So I'm just storing it upside down, and I've seen an improvement with the product. Just seems like it's easier to work with. Do a very light winged tip. I can remember when I was younger. Oh, there you go. That's what it looks like. I can remember when I was younger using pencil and thinking I could never, ever use a liquid eyeliner until one day, I think it was over the weekend, I was like, I'm just going to go buy it and I'm going to play with it and I'm going to try it and I'm going to figure it out. Because I always thought because I wasn't good at drawing that I wouldn't be very good at drawing on the lines. I still have my my low points some days, but most days it's pretty decent. And I haven't gone back to a pencil since. Occasionally I'll use a black pencil on my lower lid just to kind of add some depth to the eye. especially if it's for a night out. I know you love that I'm totally blocking your view with my hand. Voila! Only thing left is the eyebrow. So I will use my NYX palette to do my eyebrow. Take that wax. Look, the one fell out the other day and I've yet to put it back in. Just take that wax to tame the brows. Pick up with the angled brush and fill in the lines. I did a really good job on my brows yesterday. I don't know what the difference was, but they looked really good. I'm kind of going to go a little bit darker today, just for a little bit more of a dramatic effect. There you go. And then, like I said, I always finish it off in the car with a lipstick. Red is my favorite color. I have a cider berry or something from Clinique that I bought years ago that I'm on my second tube of and about to be on my third. So it's my favorite. However, I'm still experimenting to find the right shade of nude for my lip. If you have any suggestions, I'd be grateful if you let me know. I'm kind of willing to try anything. At this point, everything I found is like very like cakey and it cracks on my lips. So I'm not really sure how to work around that, but if you know of anything, I'd be grateful if you let me know down below. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs down because I take constructive feedback very positively. And I'd be grateful if you could subscribe. If you have any suggestions for videos, because I kind of feel like this is the second time I've done this type of video, let me know, and I would be more than happy to give it a try. All right, until next time, bye.